Well, the winner of race 1 was very impressive in number 10, Beach Bomb, the daughter of Lancaster Bomber. Well done to Mkhululi Feni. He receives R1,000. Well done, or thank you to Hollywoodbets and Cape Racing. And then the jockey aboard Beach Bomb was Elder Demeyer. Elder, well done.
Oh. Hello, Vicky, sorry. Thank you.
You must be off, but you must be with it, Elder. You've won the first race.
Yeah, I am off, but Vicky, nice sort of filly. Doesn't give too much away at home. Candice was confident after the first run. And by listening to her confidence, I thought if I looked in the book, she would have run a good race first time. But she ran an okay sort of race, and she obviously progressed from there. I wasn't sure how she was going to handle this going, because the Snake runner looked quite impressive in the parade ring, and she took up the lead. And I thought if Richard's got a first time up there bowling, it might be a hard one to peg back. But this filly was going well throughout the race, and doing nice sort of strides, and she feels a lot bigger when she's actually using her action, because once you're on top of her, I'm not sure who's bigger, me or her. And in saying so, she uses herself quite comfortably, and I think she's going to go a bit more ground, which is quite a nice thing. And yeah, just like the siblings, they all seem to be a similar size, but they've got big hearts. And I do think she'll be better in better sort of going. It's quite heavy out there today, but yeah, I think a bit to look forward to with her.
Aldo, with regards to the race, at one stage, like you said, it was sort of anyone's race for the taking, but she seemed to really turn it on and show a brilliant turn of foot.
Yeah, I wasn't sure where we are, because like you said, it looked like anyone's race, and Richard was going well. Monia was going quite nicely up there, and she was doing it in a loafing fashion, so I wasn't sure what was on the other side of the coin, but I was quite pleased to see that she actually had to turn her foot on the other end there, because she was going quite smoothly throughout the running. And I just gave her a tap just to understand that in future, that if we do need her to press on, that she's going to do it. And when I did ask her those questions, the response was decent ones, and I was quite impressed by that. So I wouldn't rush her to run again anytime soon, but that's up to Candice to decide. I think she's a nice sort of filly, and a nice progression to come.
Well done. It was a good ride on what looks to be a nice filly.
Yeah, thanks so much. Thank you to Kevin. He's been travelling all around the world. Man with his style and composure, you know, it's difficult to get him into the ring, but he seems to be everywhere you need him to be. So to him, Mr. Rupert, everyone involved. Johan, Mr. Rupert, he seems to be watching quite a bit these days. Really pleased to hear that. So I hope he's watching as well. And so thanks to the whole team at Jockeys.
Well done. That's Aldo taking us through the race, and then Candice, well done for the win.
Thank you.
Going through the race, like I said, similar a question I posed to Aldo. You know, she looked like she was almost idling and then really pushed down and quickened well in heavy going.
She did that first time out, Vicky. She was at the back of the field. I actually didn't think she'd be that green first time out, and she ended up running really green, but she ran on strongly. She's very athletic. She's got a super athletic action. She doesn't give away a lot at home. She's not the best worker in the sand, but I think that's because she is a lightish filly. But she's got a nice turn of foot, and look, I mean, I definitely thought that she would improve today, and I thought she would have a good each-way chance, but it was very impressive the way she won.
Candice, where do you go with her now? I know that will obviously be a discussion, but any ideas?
Look, Vicky, I don't think she probably needs to do a lot more as a 2-year-old. You know, I just played by ear. Obviously, she's a filly that's got ability, and I would obviously like to keep her for the season coming up. So, not sure. I'll have to decide from here. But when it's heavy and wet and that in winter here, it's never really nice to do too much with them. But as I say, she's a nice filly. She will certainly improve as we go along, and I look forward to her racing a little bit later on.
Candice, well done for the win.
Thank you, and well done to Gaynor, to Drakenstein, and her whole team. Her run continues, and they've got some super nice horses, so well done to them.
They do indeed. Well done to Candice and Drakenstein Stud, both breeding and owning Beach Bomb. And Kevin, thank you for representing Drakenstein once again. Well done.
Thank you, Vicky. Yeah, very lovely win by the filly. A little bit surprised in some ways. You know, she started nicely, and but she seemed to obviously really thrive on the soft going and the experience of last time out. So, you know, thanks very much to Candice, and obviously congratulations to Gaynor for a lovely win. Beach Beauty's been pretty special for us, so thrilled she's got another nice filly.
As she does indeed, and I think I remember her herself. She was quite a small, sort of unassuming type of filly, and she seems to be passing not only her ability down, but also just her unassuming looks.
Yeah, very much so. I mean, look, she was never a big filly at all, but she always had a big, bold eye, and that was really what, you know, made her stand out, and a lot of her progeny have that as well. So, pedigree counts sometimes, doesn't it?
It does indeed.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Vicky.
Thank you to Kevin. Always lovely to get their comments when the breeders know what to look for in that. And Beach Bomb certainly very bold and very honest, as was Beach Beauty. So well done to all the connections. Drakenstein Stud, as mentioned, for owning and breeding, the daughter of Lancaster Bomber, and they're really fantastic band of horses. Can't wait to see when they all turn 3. But that's your winner, number 10, Beach Bomb.